Bum, 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 la. Bum, 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 la. Ah! Let's do the thing with stuff. What's up, guys? How's it going? It's another day, but it's a beautiful day today because something special came in. So I wanted to do a little bit of an unboxing video, except that I kind of already started to unbox it last night. To be honest, guys, I am still getting used to this whole like, oh, I should film a video about this kind of thing. So getting used to that, it came in, I got excited, I started opening it up and said, crap, I need to make a video about this. Okay, so here we are. This came in yesterday and I'm pretty excited about this. So we've actually got two cameras today. We're doing a little bit of the, kind of top down unboxing video style. That's what this bad boy is out here for, Gotta have the acts of unboxings. Stay. But if you looked at the title of the video, you already know what this is, so yada, yada, yada. Ooh. It's the new iPhone 17 Pro Max. Get rid of that, we don't need that anymore. iPhone 17 Pro Max. This is, I believe I got the 1 terabyte. How much did I get? Yeah, got the 1 terabyte. Of course, I'm a photographer. I need a lot of space. You see that there? Very nice. Looking good. Okay, let's open this bad boy up. Ooh, very nice. I mean, I did already look at it, but now I'm really taking a look at it. I did not pull the front tab off. I made sure to do that. So let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, so satisfying. Oh. And Apple, their packaging is just insane. I swear, like they have the coolest packaging ever. So, first impressions, it's really nice. So I guess they switched to an aluminum body on this one off of the titanium that they've been doing for a while. So it doesn't feel much different. I do like this kind of matted back pad thing that they got going on there. Your little camera bar here, pointing out, showing up. It's rather obtrusive. I would really prefer if they could squeeze these cameras into the phone. So this is my first iPhone with the USB-C port. I'm really excited about that. Excited about getting off of this stupid Thunderbolt. But let's turn it on. So point of reference, this is my old iPhone 14 Pro Max, 1 terabyte. This case on it, let's pull this off so we can do some side-by-sides. Forgot to clean this thing, whoops. But I drop my phone so often, I need the cases badly. Okay, so that's the difference right there. Front up, and whoop, whoop. The side, yeah, good. Pretty decent, not too shabby. So that's my old 14 Pro Max camera dock versus the new one. It's a little bit thinner than my old phone, but my old phone is covered in the kind of matte casing, which I always liked, but I kept a case on it, so didn't really know. Getting a thumbnail. Yeah. It's always fun doing it opposite. Okay, funny face. Perfect, good enough. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this on. Go ahead and set it up. I'm getting a little bit older, so I'm going with the medium size. Quickly set up your iPhone. Bring your current iPhone or iPad near your iPhone, blah, 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 to sign in looking for nearby devices. Let's do that. Super interesting content, I know. Looking for nearby devices. You were there a minute ago. Why are you not there anymore? Yep. What the heck? Go back. Try this again. Okay, it's not nearby. And it's nearby. Feels lighter, which is nice. That's probably the aluminum body. Definitely has a lot less heft to it than the 14 Pro Max, which I'll take. A little bit lighter, a little bit nicer. Sure. Still not working. You were just there a minute ago. WTF. Close you. Yes, there we go. So one of the reasons I got this phone is because obviously getting laid off and starting your own business, finances are a little bit tight. So I've been on AT&T for the longest time, and it's been okay, but honestly the cost of AT&T is just far too much for what I'm getting. So I'm actually swapping my phone carrier from AT&T to Mint Mobile. So I had finally paid this phone off completely through AT&T because I was doing the whole like lease to own your phone program. That just got paid off like a month or two ago. It's normally on like the 2-year phone cycle program, but this one was a little bit more expensive, so it took me 3 years to pay it off. So now that this one was paid off, I can buy an iPhone outright and then switch everything over to Mint Mobile and pay a lot less money. Mint Mobile, sponsor me, yes please. That's the whole goal here, is to get off of AT&T and spend a lot less money over time. You're gonna spend a little bit more money initially, but in the long run you're spending less. So that's the thought process that I'm going through these days, is ensuring longevity as much as possible. Go ahead and update. Agree. Downloading software, yay, this is the fun stuff right here. This is what y'all are tuning in for. Let's just go ahead and fast forward this. This thing has been hard to swing because I've been learning a new song because I'm gonna be doing a drum playthrough video pretty soon here, and I got a little bit of tennis elbow from doing that. So I'm trying not to swing it too hard because it hurts my elbow and I wanna be able to play the drums. So yeah, put this back. Still going. I also really like that they started giving us these really nice braided cables. They feel really nice and they wrap like perfectly. Like, oh, that's so satisfying. Where you go? You can go in there for reasons. Well, that's still doing its thing. I show off my little Vegeta action figurine. I picked this up in Japan. Freaking love this thing. It was so difficult to put together because like each of these muscles and everything is a different piece that snaps together. It can be moved around. It's got a bunch of different faces that you can put on there. Silo got a hold of it, so there's a little bit of damage, but I love this thing. It's still going. I don't know what to do during this. Oh, I'm gonna get a drink. Yeah. That's what we were missing. Duh. We needed some sparkling water. This time it's the tangerine vanilla. There you go. It's a little bit of puppy time. Puppy time. Hell yeah. Be free. I always forget how long these software updates take, man. This is ridiculous. Got a new stool. I really like it. I got it for a video that I'm filming later on this week. I might start turning into Gallagher. So smashing some watermelons here. Or we're smashing La Croix. Ooh, in high speed. That's a video idea. Maybe I'll do that. Brainstorming. That's what I'm doing while we're here. Not wearing my drumming clothes, but I'm still here making a video because that's what I'm doing. Hey, different scene. All right, we're making progress here. We're gonna take a pause while the battery's charging. This thing finishes up. All right, be right back. Okay, I think we're ready to go here. Finally, able to sign in. Oh, I gotta set up Face ID. That was different than the old one. I'm not gonna set up the face mask right now. Hopefully won't need that later, we'll see. Transfer your data, transfer from iPhone. Gonna take about 15 minutes or 4 hours. Let's go with the shorter option because I got stuff to do. So while we're waiting for that, I brought out my iPod so I could go over some of the specs of this thing because I'm a photographer and videographer. So one of the things that's fascinating to me is the new camera technology that iPhones always incorporate. I mean, they are the world's most popular camera. They are everywhere, everyone has them, and it's by far the most used camera in the world. And I use mine quite a bit, naturally. So I want to talk about some of the specs of my old iPhone camera versus the new iPhone cameras. So one of the coolest features that they've added to the camera on the new 17 is that all three of the cameras are the 48 megapixel sensors that they used to have. In my old iPhone 14, it's only the main camera that has the 48 megapixel sensor, and all of the others are just 12 megapixels. So even that wide angle camera, which is the one that I honestly use the most because I think it looks the best, is only 12 megapixels. So on this one, it's finally 48 megapixels. So I'm pretty stoked about that. It's also got that new camera button. My employee Kyron, he has this on his phone and he hasn't really used it much. So I'm curious to see if I'm actually gonna get any use out of it. So other than that, all three cameras are 48 megapixels, which is awesome. I love that. Even though it's kind of a weird 48 megapixel sensor. So each of the sensors are clumped into groups of 4, and those are each individual sensors, but they're still the same color value in the RGB scale. So you'll have a pack of 4 pixels, but they're all green sensors or red sensors. It is technically 48 megapixels, but it's kind of using a binning mode, which is a terminology that I haven't used really much since the high-speed days of Tesla. That's what you have to do with some high-speed cameras to get some greater speeds out of them. So that's just another thing to take into consideration, that the sensor, it is a 40 megapixel sensor, but it's kind of cheating in a way. So I don't really know how I feel about that. I haven't explored it that much because, to be honest, if I'm taking a real photo, I'm using my Fuji or my R5 or my Nikon or something like that. But when you're out in a pinch and you don't have your camera, you've always got your phone on you. So it's nice to have a better quality camera in the thing that's always on me in my pocket. So other than that, another thing that I noticed is that the telescope lens on the iPhone 17 is actually a 4x zoom instead of the 3x zoom that I got on the 14 Pro Max. So that's great, a little bit more zoom, can't argue with that. And the front camera is now an 18 megapixel center stage FaceTime camera, which is cool, it's neat. I use the FaceTime camera pretty often, so no complaints there, but that's not really something that's bothered me much, because when I'm using the front facing camera, it's just for taking a selfie with my girlfriend or I'm talking to somebody on the phone, so it doesn't really matter to me that much what the video quality coming out is. Well, I guess it kind of does. I'm a photographer, I always want to make sure my video looks good, so scratch all that. Another feature that I did notice is that the digital zoom now goes up to 40x instead of 15, so that's a pretty significant jump. I'm sure you're only getting that because you've got the new 48 megapixel in that telescoping camera, because I imagine that's the camera that it's going to use if you want to use the 40x zoom. That's what makes sense to me. It's already zoomed in, so now we can zoom in even further because it's a 4x instead of a 3x, and it's a 48 megapixel sensor. So you can zoom in without losing a whole lot of resolution. You're gonna lose some. You're gonna lose quite a bit actually, but it won't be as terrible. So yeah, that's about it. This thing is still gonna take some time to get all set up. I'm going to be going over some of the camera specs. I want to do a shoot off between the two cameras to see what the quality of the images looks like side by side, and do a little video test, and we'll go over that later. All right, bingo, freaking bango.